I'm sorry for all of the things I've done. Just know that I am the foolish one. And now I see who's to blame. I'm so ashamed. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for all of the things I said. Just like a child, I done lost my head. I should have known from the start. I broke your heart. I'm sorry. Please be kind, and I know you'll find it's so easy to forgive. Darling, wait, it is not too late. Give our love a chance to live. I know the heartaches that I put you through. Just know that I have heartaches too. There's nothing more I would do but say to you, I'm sorry. Excuse me. That was me singing I'm Sorry by the Platters, a classic song from the 1950s. And first and foremost, I would like to say thanks to all of you who watched my recent video, my skit, A Letter from My Conscience, in which, as I said, I improvised as if I was truly crying reading a letter. But for this video, I'm going to do something a little different because what am I going to talk about today? A woman, yes. What man sees in a woman? Now, I've seen a lot of women ever since my childhood, and I've seen a lot of women now. Women have a different look in life from then to now. They have been the number one thing that was on a man's mind. Like an old saying, diamonds are a girl's best friend. Just like man's best friend is a dog. But when it comes to a woman, that's a whole different story. But what do I see in a woman? For starters, they're religious, they're faithful, they stick with God everywhere they go. Even when they are wrong, they know when to confess their sins. They know when to overcome the darkness, the past that kept them down, kept them crying for years. Even when they were abused, misled, even when their friends have been leading them to the dark side of life. Self-destruction. You're heading for self-destruction. But other women, they they have they like they're at the idgad, I don't give a dang moment. That's not truly what a woman is like. Because throughout life, woman has been considered second in command. But even though uh, some men would like to put them first, which is a good thing. Like they deserve this moment. When they stand up, they're like a queen. Where's the crown? Where's the tiara? Where's the robe? Where is the stick, the cane that resembles authority? See, that's the problem. Some women can get caught up thinking that they are more important, that they need attention. But sometimes the only way to get attention is to be you, to be normal. Some women, they come in many sizes, many shapes. The Commodores want the brick house. 36, 24, 36. Sir Mix-a-Lot mentioned that he liked girls with big butts. But some men, they they get out of line when it comes to describing what they see in a woman. If you can just think importantly, like get your mind out of the breast, the butt, the jeans. What is this? A music video? No, this is real life. Because a woman should be looked upon as a friend, not for lust. Almost every day women have been looking for a way to be perfect. Perfection is the key to life, but sometimes perfection don't mean nothing. Not a dang thing. The only way to be perfect is to stick with God's word. To be you, the natural you. Feel natural. Don't copy somebody else's style. Because they can see it. And of course, they don't care about warnings from other men. Like, for instance, Belle Biv DeVoe. When they were telling other guys to watch out for a beautiful woman. Never trust a big butt and a smile. That girl is poison. Well, true. But not all women are poisonous. Not all women are dark. They're not strippers. They're not prostitutes. They are more than you can hardly imagine. Even when they have a bad attitude, you need to back off of them. Like, give them some space. Focus. Because a woman, she has her sun, her moon, her rainy days. But what does it take for her to smile? Besides being beautiful, besides being normal, being educated, being a hero, like a mentor. For instance, my mom, she's been bragging about me as the firstborn in my family. We go back, way back, baby, number one. Despite the hard times, the hard days, and acting like we have a little beef, in the end of the day, we still love each other. But the question is, as Stevie Wonder once put, when was the last time that they heard you say, Mom, I love you. Sister, I love you. Tit for tat, all over again. Deja vu, all over again. Women. There's so much to think about, so much to say about them. For example, I thought about her when she performed The Lord Is Coming on the BET Awards. She was like strong. She stood out. Like she's about to start the revolution. But the way she did the poetry and talk about real life issues, I never watched the news. I never read newspapers. She's right. Because she's been in this position before. She knew exactly what's going on. But it's going to take more than Gabby Wilson to keep it real. It's going to take more than Michelle Obama to keep it real. A black woman. But what about the others? Other races? Women are women just the way they are, whether you like it or not. There's so many women I can think about in my life that I rather give recognition to. Like who? For instance, Olympia Pringle, my cousin. She has been really talented. She loves to sing. She's always faithful. And she's an author. She has her own book. Now that's a lot of work, but she always have a lot of people, a lot of family, supporters to keep her going. She still has a lot of God in her that keeps her going. Like I said, my mother, Vicky Taylor Jones, one of the managers I looked up to, Miss Chris Ann Rushing, who retired after 28 and a half years at Walmart. And I gave her a farewell painting of, it's supposed to be a silhouette of her, which was supposed to be given to her as a Christmas gift for next year. But since she left in July, I'd say thank you. I mean, we got to thank all the women we can think of. And even your school friends who taught you the true meanings of life. Like when you're getting out of line, you need to back off. You need to slow down. You need to lay low. Like for instance, Parika Glenn, my ex-friend Aisha Glenn, but I did make a song about her a long time ago on my YouTube channel. And until this day, despite I'm glad I got something off my chest, I still regret on making her feel uncomfortable on social media, because I have been putting my own quotes as if I'm force feeding. You can't do that. And since she was the one that figured it out, she was mad at me. I have no other choice but to say, after a couple years of being separated, I just want to say thank you. And of course, if she saw this video right now, she ought to know that I'm not giving up yet. Now I may be an ex-friend, but our friendship will soon come back to life, back to reality. All I can do is think about her doing positive things, because we need more women like Aisha Glenn. But what about Akilah Williamson? I never said a negative thing about her. She's a beautiful woman. I mean, women ought to be beautiful day after day. You know what I'm saying? That is the problem with women nowadays. They just want to live the glamorous life. Well, sometimes the glamorous life is not the answer. Having all that hair, even trimming your hair to this like the mini fro, and being so pushy like a hustler. They want the money. I feel like sometimes women fail to realize, and forgive me for saying this, but they just like their like the way they see themselves. I mean, we live in a generation where we all have tattoos, piercings. But sometimes we need less of that and more open-minded. Like, it's never too late to speak from what's from your heart. But a mind is a terrible thing to waste. And that's exactly a good advice that a woman, an everyday woman, should remember. Whether they see it on a poster board, whether they watch a movie with that message, like probably in the credits. Because when was the last time we ever heard a rapper, making a song dedicated to the woman that is so powerful, that's positive, and like even apologies are put in their songs. Like there's one song, we all know Dear Mama by Tupac, but what about Coolio? For my sisters, 1995, and I'll only give you one verse. Now, I done used the word trick a few times in my rhymes, but now it's 95, so let me drop the line. This goes out to the young black queens on the neighborhood scene, whoever lost their dreams. I know sometimes it seems like there ain't no love, and to get where you go, you got to push and shove. Around the way girl with hope in her heart. It was fine at the first and fine at the start. Now she's the kind of woman you take home to mama. The only girl to ever help you get past the drama. Coolio knows that you ain't well, I'm going to skip that. But it's time to put you up on the pedestal. Now, queen of the entire universe. And you know how I know? Because you was put here first. So every Negro that dissed you and every Negro that hit you, accept my apologies from the brothers, my sister. Now, don't you think that when you're trying to talk about a woman, a sensitive, mature woman, a pretty woman that been through a lot of shenanigans and a lot of downfalls, like you're going down a hill so fast, but you slowly get back up. It's like an old song. We fell down, but we get up. Just think about it. All women everywhere, think about what I'm saying here. I know we men are idiots. And we know that you women are always opinionated as if we have no idea what's it like to see you struggle every day. In which I believe that's not the main problem that we men are forgetting, because women nowadays, women like you nowadays, have to show the others, even even the other women that laughed at you, called you names like show off, wimp. Just prove to them that they're mistaken. Because honestly, when it comes to me thinking about what a woman is like, well, how can I say this? A woman is the type of individual who is not afraid to let down her hair, who is not afraid to stand on her 2 feet and try to not blend in. No, no, no. But to have her testimony spoken, whether people believe it or not. I just think that it's fair that women should have the same respect as men do, and yet be less I'm trying to think of a word. Be less discouraged. But who can I think of that is not discouraged. She always keeps her head high. Well, for starters, Priscilla Priscilla Heron. Yeah, that's a good example. Priscilla Heron. That was a really good example. And even when it's your siblings like Amanda Jones, who was always been a little pushover, a spoiled type of sister, but she too can put you in check. I know she's done that for a long time for me, but she's always got my back no matter what we go through. No matter how much we argue, fuss and fight, women are women. You got to accept that. Whether you accept them for being a pushover or being consented and helping. Because all you got to do is ask. If you don't know what to do, ask a female individual. Because I'm thinking about that old line from Ice Cube and Yo-Yo. This is a man's world, thank you very much. But it wouldn't be a dang thing without a woman's touch. Yeah. Those words you got to live by. Those lyrics you got to understand. And like combine with. So to all the women out there, friends, ex-friends, family members, teachers, people with authority, even church folks, no matter what the circumstances, you are always a woman to me. She can kill with her smile, she can wound with her eyes, she can ruin your faith with her casual lies. She can only reveals what she wants you to see. She hides like a child, but she's always a woman to me. She can lead you to love, she can take you or leave you. And she asks for the truth, but she never believes. And she takes what you give her as long as it's free. Yeah, she steals like a thief, but she's always a woman to me. Billy Joel. Women are women, no matter what happens. We need aspiring women every day, no matter what the circumstances. Just stay beautiful. And don't follow the wrong crowd. Even when it's a celebrity, don't follow their footsteps. But I can't diss every woman, whether in show business or not. Because women are women in reality, no matter what happens, no matter what people say. Because one day, a woman will come to me and agree with everything I say on this video. Because it's about time for the women to accept the facts that they do have a characteristic. They do have some respect. They do have an important role. Because all the world's a stage and all the men and women are merely players. They all have their exes and interests, but it takes a specific role to do the part. So, women everywhere, thank you for everything that you have done. Even when it comes to putting everyone in check. because life would not be that easy without you. No matter what race, what religion, and any background, you're always a woman to me. And if you like what you heard so far, please feel free to like, comment, share if you haven't already, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And there will be more in stores. This is yours truly, Taylor Jones, signing out.